Welcome. In this video I'm going to talk about setting up a stereo pair using Amazon Echo devices. So I have two 3rd gen Amazon Echo Dot devices here, and I'll put a link in the description to these, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. I'll also put a link to these holders I'm using. These are a TOOVREN wall mount, so they don't look very elegant plugged into this power strip, but you can plug them into a wall outlet and they kind of hang below the outlet up against the wall. So these are both independently set up. This one is called Living Room, this one is called Shop, and I'm going to go over to the app on my iPad now. So I've changed the name of these to Computer as opposed to the name that starts with A that always triggers people's devices when they watch this video. So I'm in the app, I want to click on Devices, and then I'll click on Echo and the A word, and then I'm going to click on Living Room, and I'll scroll down here to where it says stereo pair, and I'll tap on that, and it's going to search for speakers. So you do have to have matching speakers to do this. So I have two Echo Dots here. I think you could do two Echo Flexes. I don't know why you'd want to do that. They're not very good audio, or some of the other devices. So we have two speakers here. We want to select them. So I have Living Room and Shop. I'll check both those off. I'll hit Next. And now it says test your stereo channel. So I'll hit left
channel,
and I'll hit right
channel,
and the light lights up and it says left and right channel. You can also swap the speakers,
swapped, left channel, right channel,
but I had that set up correctly.
left channel, right channel.
Then I'll hit next. It says choose a name for your audio system. I'll do a custom name. I'll just call it stereo. I'll hit save, and it says your stereo group was created. So now I can say, Computer, play Rusty Cage by Soundgarden.
Here's Rusty Cage by Soundgarden on Amazon Music.
Computer, stop. So that song has pretty good stereo separation at the very beginning. So it starts off on the left speaker, then it goes to the right, and then back to the left. So this will play all music in stereo. If you ask it a question like, Computer, what's the time?
The time is 10:12 a.m.
When you do that, it's just answering on the right speaker. So it's answering on the one that heard you first. I'm standing closer to it. I'm going to move to the other side and see if the other speaker picks me up. Computer, what time is it?
The time is 10:12 a.m.
Well, that was actually pretty accurate. So it's going to use the dot that's closer to you to answer, but it'll play music in stereo pair. And I don't know if all apps will work with this. I know Amazon Music works. I'm guessing Pandora and the other ones probably work. There might be some obscure apps or skills that don't support this. So once you set up a stereo pair, it's not trivial to play it on just one device that I've found. If you want that feature, what you can do is go in and create a group. So I'm on devices still. I'll hit up on the plus in the upper right. I'll say add group, and I'll call this Living Room Speaker. I'll hit next. It says what devices do you want on it, so I'll say Living Room. I'll hit save. So down here under preferred speaker I can hit setup, and if I told it to play on Living Room speaker right now it would play in stereo, but if I go into this setting I can just tap on Living Room, hit save. So now if I say, Computer, play Rusty Cage by Soundgarden on Living Room speaker.
Here's Rusty Cage by Soundgarden playing on Living Room speaker on Amazon Music.
Computer, stop. So it's funny because the shop speaker actually picked that up and I'm standing closer to the living room one. But when I said Living Room speaker, it accessed that group and then only played on this speaker as opposed to both. So that's a little workaround if you want to have stereo most of the time, but every once in a while you want to just play on one speaker. So if you want to remove this Living Room speaker pair, you can tap on it, hit edit, and then hit the little trash can in the upper right. I'll hit delete. And if you want to go into unpair the stereo, you can go to devices and then go to stereo and then unpair it. You can also go into the devices themselves. I'll go to Living Room, stereo pair. It will show me the pair, and I can hit unpair here, and that will unpair the devices. So it's not too hard to pair them up and unpair them. So you could take both of these devices that are normally in separate rooms and say put them together, in a patio or a garage Say if you're cleaning your garage on the weekend, you want to bring some music out in your garage, you could take these devices out there, stereo pair them. When you're done, you could unpair them, put them back where they were before. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.